Hello and welcome to Time-Starved Button Masher, the channel where we review games from the perspective of someone who doesn't have a huge amount of time to play. We ask two questions: is it good? And how's it handled me not being able to play for very long, otherwise known as, does it respect my time? Today I'm looking at the Hand of Merlin, and in the interest of brevity, is it good? Yeah, it's not bad. Does it respect my time? Sort of. I'll go into more detail later. Please like and subscribe, and now for the longer version. The Hand of Merlin is a roguelike that ends up being a cross between something like FTL with its branching paths and XCOM with its turn-based combat and cover systems. The game's quite text heavy, and it really puts a focus on trying to have a cohesive plot in a way. The only problem for me is, and this is definitely a me problem rather than a game problem, the font and the way the text is presented to you kind of makes my eyes roll off it a bit. That's a me problem, I do recognise that. The outcome of some of these text screens can come down to a card choice. So you have a 75% chance of winning. It shows you, say, 4 cards, and then you choose your cards. And, that's quite a nice system, I think. There's a number of resources that you need to keep going, supplies, which keeps you fed and healthy, and if you run out of supplies you start losing health. Essence, which is one of the few kind of actual roguelike things about it, as in, roguelite, I guess, really, where you carry on the essence to unlock spells for further runs. It's quite a good game. The biggest problem I have with this game is the replay factor. After a while things start to feel a little bit samey, and while you can unlock characters and while you can get different spells from Merlin, problem is they're not really different enough, and after a while you're just basically playing the same game over and over again. It only takes a couple of runs before you pretty much repeating yourself. It does have good difficulty levels, so that's nice. So is it good for the shorter time gamer? Well, in a lot of ways it does really well. It even has the option to save straight out of the game, come out, and rather than having to go back to the main menu, which I always think is a nice touch. The only problem is if you save in the middle of a turn-based combat, that's it. You go straight back to the start of that combat. In some games that's fine. In this, because some of the battles, especially towards the end of the game, can actually last for a fair amount of time, that's not great. So is the Hand of Merlin worth buying? Well, in all honesty, a lot of that comes down to how much you enjoy the turn-based combat. It can be quite good, you can get little combos. Outside of the turn-based combat, it's kind of okay. I don't think it's really going to blow anyone away. So it really does come down to how much you enjoy the XCOM style of combat in a small arena. So there you go, that's the Hand of Merlin, and I will speak to you next time. Bye!